Hi everyone, welcome to Mindfulness Monday. Thank you as always for joining. So we're going to get started with our practice, so feel free to find a comfortable seat or you can lie down, whatever feels good for you this evening. So allowing yourself to settle into your body, giving yourself this space and time to connect to yourself and to this present moment. If you're noticing that thoughts are passing through, you have to-do lists that are running through your mind, feel free to honor those things for a moment and let them know you'll be back for them later. You're giving yourself this gift of space and time and presence. Taking a moment to reflect on your day, perhaps noticing what it looked like. What was your energy levels like? Were you tired? Were you moody? Did you feel happy and joyful and energized? There's no right or wrong answer, but it can be helpful to notice maybe what your body was telling you all day long, that you needed some water or that you needed to go to the bathroom or you needed to eat. Did you give yourself the opportunity to listen to your body's signals? So now is your opportunity. So first, I invite you to bring your awareness to your breath without changing it at all, simply noticing the general pattern of your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling at whatever pace feels comfortable to you. Noticing what that breath feels like. As you breathe in, do you notice the temperature of the air as it moves into your body? As you breathe out, you're breathing out of your nose or your mouth. Do you notice the subtle expansion and contraction of the abdomen with each breath? Does your breath feel effortless? Does it feel easy to breathe? Does it feel like maybe there's some congestion? Maybe it's hard to take a slower breath. And as we continue to move through the practice, rather than having the intention of slower breathing, see if you can think of simply breathing less. It doesn't necessarily have to be deeper, but simply breathing less. And now I invite you to notice your heartbeat. Are you able to sense if it's beating at all? And if so, is it beating fast or slow? This you may have to really tune in to listen to the subtleties. And it's okay if you don't notice it. And now allowing yourself to breathe in and out of the heart center. Using imagery, breathing in and out of that space. And as you do so, layering in a positive emotion. Perhaps thinking of a person or an experience or a pet that brought you joy or brings you joy. As you continue to breathe in and out of that space, reflecting on positive, joyful moment, noticing how your physiology is shifting. Maybe the expression on your face or the energy throughout your body, your overall mood. Now expanding your awareness to include your physical sensations. So anything that's coming up for you, whether it's pain or discomfort or tension, and if your body is drawn to that particular area, your mind is drawn to that area, exploring it with a gentle curiosity, breathing in and out of that space. Are you able to soften it? Noticing the temperature of your body. Do you feel hot, warm, sweating? Maybe it's just in one particular area. Maybe the air conditioning's kicked up and you feel cold. Allowing yourself to feel into your body. If you're lying down or sitting, notice your body in contact with the chair or the ground beneath you. Feeling that sense of connection and safety, allowing yourself to feel safe and held. Even noticing the clothes on your skin. It's not something you'd be aware of all day, every day, but taking a moment to notice what that feels like. Whether it's a t-shirt, pants, socks, even underwear, bra. Maybe you notice that something's too tight or too loose, or the texture feels uncomfortable. And now let's expand our awareness to include the sounds around us. Noticing if the sounds are distant, are they close by? Are they pleasant or unpleasant? Are you able to notice these sounds without any judgment? Simply just allowing them to be part of your experience. So often we get distracted by noises and stimulus, but we have to remember that this is part of life. And unfortunately, we won't always be sitting with our eyes closed in silence. There's lots of distractions every day, all day. And that's why resilience is really being able to adapt to anything that comes our way. So whenever you notice something that may interfere with your ability to focus, whether that's a sound or that's a sensation or anything for that matter, that we can notice these things, we can explore them with a gentle curiosity. We can also redirect our attention to whatever we would like it to be. You always have this choice, this power, this freedom to direct your focus anywhere you want. So now taking a moment to expand your awareness to include your breath and your heartbeat, all of the other physical sensations that you may have noticed tonight. Your emotions, your thoughts, your energy levels, your mood, the sounds around you. Noticing what it feels like to be in the totality of this experience. What it feels like to be present, even if everything is not pleasant. Thanking yourself for being here each and every week, dedicating this time towards cultivating mindfulness in your life, and most importantly, showing up for you so that you can show up for everyone else. All right, so for the intention, so I wanted to talk about basically what we just did in the meditation, which is bringing our attention to all of the different things that could be happening in our body and around our body. So using sounds as an example. So oftentimes we feel like meditation is really hard and we're not good at it because our mind is racing and it's moving from one thing to the next, and we get easily distracted. And we get easily distracted by things like sounds, as an example. So if there's people talking or if there's cars driving by, there's things that are interfering with our ability to focus, then sometimes we get frustrated. And so I invite you to really look at those things as opportunities and using them as part of your current present experience, recognizing that every day, all day, we are always going to be exposed to different stimuli. And part of the ability to be resilient in our nervous system is to be able to adapt to all of those different things. So when you're in practice and you have things that might interfere, please use them as an opportunity. Use them as a way to expand your awareness so you can focus on those things. You could also redirect your attention, perhaps back to the guidance, back to your breath, back to another anchor. But you can welcome all of these things just like we want to welcome all of your emotions and all of your thoughts and anything that's pleasant or unpleasant, because that is life, my friends. So thank you so much for joining as always. So we're here every Monday at 5:30. So you can check us out, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the places. And you can get the recordings through our website if you wanted to sign up for that. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Thanks.